I hadn't been getting high. I didn't want to be high. I recognized symptoms of this that just felt like being high, which I was mightily resisting. I wound up so freaked out that I went to an emergency room where I was given Xanax for my panic attack and prescribed some to take home. Fortunately, as I look back on it, after what they gave me in the emergency room, I might have taken one Xanax and said, I don't want to do this anymore and stop. But it just shows, I think what it leads me to this question is, how do you all keep ahead of the game? Because these drug companies are putting out crap all the time and telling you this won't do you harm. And
yeah. Well, thank God for the internet and my iPhone, because I get calls with drug names that I've never heard of, and I don't know what they are. But with Hippocrates and a few different things you can get on your iPhone and a lot of things you can Google, you can figure out what these things are. And if they're a controlled substance, that should worry you right away. But even if they're not a controlled substance, when you look these things up, it talks about how they work on the body. And like with Ultram, they can say it's not an opiate because it's not derived directly from opium, but it activates all the opiate receptors. It's in the first line of its description in the prescribing information. So it's a hard thing to do, but that's why you basically need someone in your corner to help decipher this. And most of the primary care docs are doing a great job with primary care, but it's real difficult when it comes to medications that can stimulate the addictive system. Yes,
How
sir.
does age work on the pleasure of the mind? For young versus elderly, are there any distinctions?
Not particularly. People, no matter what age, can be involved in addiction. It happens in all ages. There is a very well-known geriatric addiction center in the area in Chelsea that worked primarily on people who were 65 and older who had addiction. I see a lot of patients who either have addiction for the first time in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, or had addiction in their 20s and 30s, were in some form of recovery, stopped going to meetings, stopped doing all that, and then were prescribed something from their doctor, and they just can't get off whatever it is, and it's all the things that we listed, Xanax, opiates, whatever. It seems to really not know an age boundary. Yes?
You had mentioned that Ultram was originally for short-term pain management. If it is used for chronic pain management, does your body build up a resistance against it and it doesn't do what it did at the beginning?
Yes. Opiates there are certain medications, and mostly they're the addictive ones, they're just kind of coincidental. Only certain medications, when you're exposed to them, your body will develop what's called tolerance, which is this change in the receptors of the cells that it's